What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and today I'm going to do a healthy, inexpensive soup. I'm going to do a creamy sweet potato and coconut soup. This stuff is awesome. So let's just go and get started and jump right into this one. This soup recipe has very little prep work. I have a little bit of produce that I'm going to go ahead and dice up. I got a couple cloves of garlic here. I've got one onion, a good sized stalk of celery, and I've got 3 sweet potatoes that I've already peeled. Now that little bit of prep work is done, we're ready to go ahead and actually start cooking. Over here on the stovetop, I've got my pan here just heating up, and all I'm going to do is going to crisp up my bacon. So once my bacon was done cooking, I went ahead and removed it from the heat. Now, in my pot here, you can see I have that grease from that bacon. You want at least 3 tablespoons of that. I'm using all of it just because it's going to add a little bit more flavoring. So you can use all of it, just a couple tablespoons. That's completely up to you how much you want to use. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my diced onions and my celery. I'm going to let these saute in that bacon grease for a couple of minutes. After a couple of minutes, your onions should start to get soft. That's when I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my diced garlic, add that in, and let that saute for a couple of minutes also. Once my garlic's had a little bit of time to saute, I'm going to go ahead and add in my chunked sweet potatoes, along with my thyme, my salt, and my 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead and take my cover. I'm going to leave it a little bit off so that way it's not completely covered. I'm going to go ahead and let this go and simmer for about 20 minutes. So now that I let that simmer, I'm ready to go ahead and move on. Now I've gone ahead and I've taken that soup and I've put it in my blender. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to puree this until it's nice and smooth. Now once pureed, I went ahead and put it back in my pot. I'm going to go ahead and add my coconut milk. Now you don't need to add a full cup. You're just adding this until you get the consistency in the soup that you would like. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my salt and pepper, and this is ready for serving. When serving it, I'm going to go ahead and take those bacon bits I cooked up earlier and just sprinkle it over the top of each bowl of soup. Now I went ahead and I prepped this for serving so you can see how awesome this looks. I mean, this is a great looking soup. You've got your little bacon bits you had cooked earlier. It's a nice consistency. Again, add as much of that coconut milk as you want to get the consistency you want. But you know, I can't just look at this. I gotta go ahead and give this a try and just dig right in. Oh my God, this is awesome. You guys will love this soup. Again, it's healthy, it's inexpensive, and easy to make. So go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see you guys next time.